Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Today, we return to the very controversial era of 2021. My patron Jeff M, all the way in California. We're going to do some Adventures Forgotten Realm. We're going to have a throwback conversation. And boy, I don't even know in our lifetime if we're ever going to experience another situation like we did in that during and post virus era of, it was a really, really volatile, weird time, everybody. And, I look back at some of these things, and I don't know if everybody remembers how big of a deal, like, this product was supposed to be. Okay? Like, the whole, having Dungeons and Dragons as a crossover for Magic the Gathering, everybody. This was supposed to be one of the greatest moments in modern Magic history. Like, that always throws me off. Do you guys notice that real quick? That always throws me off, the blue logo. And, it was supposed to be this massive, hey, Green Dragon singing, hey, Old Gnawbone, right out of the gate, pack one. Jeff, a great way to start the video today. Very, very cool, everybody. Again, all about the dragons, boys and girls. And, I don't know how much people remember, what happened with this product. And this is kind of a beautiful. I love the art on that card. I think she is gorgeous with the animals and the harp. That's a beautiful art. I've always loved that card. Hugbear and Cave of the Frosty Dragon. Again, nice little dryad there. And of course, Wizards put a lot of betting into a lot of these legendary creatures were going to be a thing. And unfortunately, similar to Baldur's Gate, a lot of these legendary kind of parchment, different scroll cards, everything didn't really ever really turn out to do anything. Hey, Snake Rogue, that used to be a thing. And I just, Dr. T, mythic there, mimic, a little treasure action. A lot of people to this day still feel the whole treasure token and treasure token decks and, the insane manipulation of generating treasure tokens and everything. Hey, Dr. T, another mythic there, is a very broken thing. It's still a very controversial thing. Many people get very angry with treasure token generation decks. Get a little Ellie Wick there. We're doing pretty good. This is a pretty solid box opening so far. I mean, I knew we were going to probably be in for a good time when pack one was an Old Gnawbone. That was a really really positive sign there, everybody. Cards look great. Card quality looks fantastic, which was a very controversial thing during the pandemic, where a lot of the card quality and everything was starting getting a little, how do I say it, a little shaky. Some of the print run during that time, I don't know if the people running it just didn't care at all and they thought the world was ending. There were some products released that the card quality was just awful, everybody. These look pretty nice, pretty consistent. The old Hall Storm Giants, Basilisk, and hey, got the old Den there. I always loved these showcase D&D book cover cards. I thought they were beautiful cards. Unfortunately, the market obviously does not agree with that, and to this date, many of the actual non kind of D&D versions, deck and many things, are actually more sought after. Blue Dragon, wow, really? Our third Dr. T there. Boy, quite a bit of hits there. I'd say, where are we at now? I should check the prices. Last time I saw, at least a week or so ago when I was setting these up, I think these collector boxes are about $155, $160 plus tax, so about what, $170 shipped on the open market there. More Commander Mythics there. These have been pretty stable. Keep in mind, a lot of these prices have been crawling back very slowly and quietly. We've seen this with a lot of the products from the 2020-2021 era after we went through that boom and bust. And unfortunately, keep in mind the overprinting. Hey, Werewolf Pack Leader, I thought that was a great rare back in the day. A lot of people were very, how do I say it, Manticore. It always throws me off when I see Manticore. And the old Azure, I called the A squared. As we wrap up box one, it's just, this product, I just want to, for those of you who weren't around, God, was it really 2-3 years ago already? Beautiful, beautiful Ed and Death there. Just be aware, the announcement of a Magic set with a crossover of D&D. Grandmaster, another Planeswalker that didn't really ever seem to do much in a Duke. I can't emphasize to you enough how big of a deal a Magic D&D set was. The pre-orders, the excitement, it was just, this was such a big deal, everybody. Unfortunately, this was also the era that, well, Magic kind of knew this and started the massive overprinting era because they started adjusting everything due to demand and due to what was going on in the pandemic. So, I love that Druid card, great card. Evolving Wilds, of course. And then another Bugbear then. Hey, White Dragon. Dancing Sword. So, box one, pretty much Old Gnawbone. is going to be our first major hit there, everybody. Jeff, pretty decent little box one. Again, these are not $300-400 collector boxes, everybody. So keep in mind, the price point of these, we're not trying to, get $500 a box as a break even here. So the actual data and the prices, you don't need, is crazy pulls to even have a decent opening, everybody. Keep that in mind. Everything's relative, But I still can't believe another Dr. T, Duke Giant. It was just, I remember for the pre-order time period of this product to the date this thing came out, the obsession and how insane the market was for this product. It was such a weird time in Magic history. Hey, Frost Giant, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful white dragon there, the mythic. Very nice. That is a non-foil, of course. And we got Black Staff there. It's so crazy how sometimes the market can get things wrong, and sometimes the company who prints it can overprint and screw things up. And Flame Skull, great little card there. And White Dragon, the uncommon dragon cycle. Storm Giant, Rusty Monster, and a Wish. I believe there were some shenanigans with this card, and I believe this card has gone up quite a bit recently in price, because I saw an article about this recently. I could be mistaken. I could be thinking of a different card, but I wanted to bring it out, because that is the extended art foil version, too. But anyways, it's just, I always try to spend time studying things in the cardboard world, and some of the things that always get my attention is when we have a product come out, Mind Flayer, and the market feels a certain way about it. And I like to study the products that the market thinks is going to be really hot, and it doesn't, and the market that thinks a product is bad, and then it ends up aging good. Those are the two scenarios. I love that. The gelatinous cube and the treasure, of course. Asmodee the Archfield. Those are the kind of circumstances I always think require the most amount of, kind of research to kind of follow. Why did the market get it wrong? And, what caused the market to change? Why was the market negative? Treasure Vault. Hideous Laughter. What eventually made the product more expensive? Was it just simply a bad product, so nobody bought it, so it made the product rare and forced it to go up in value? Or was it just something people didn't understand the value or the uniqueness of the set? Red Dragon uncommon, Dungeon Descent Worker, and a Dancing Sword there. So, because you have to remember, there's not really a set kind of path or track record on what causes the cards and the items to swing. They're always different, okay? Polymorph, Owlbear, Windseer, Ranger, Unicorn, and a Ranger. So you get packs like that where I know Wizards has all these legendary creatures in like the main slot there, and I know when they designed this product they expected at least some of those to be a thing, and none of them ever did, and that really hurt this product at the beginning. I don't know what specifically, and again, the overall framework of these, ooh, there we go. God, that is a gorgeous looking card. And the overall framework of that parchment D&D kind of book scroll, just people didn't like it. It was too boring, it was too bland, and in an era where Project Booster Fun and Mark Rosewater has so many versions of everything. Ooh, nice little snake rogue. People were very picky with that. Lair of the Hydra, Owlbear, and when you have like a pack like this, your main hit in the back there is a flippin' Jelly Ooze. Like, people don't like the framework, they don't like the card, and they think the art is boring. And a lot of that accounted for a lot of downward pressure and a lot of anger in the market after release. Okay, because remember, this product did not tank and collapse at release, okay? This was a situation, Polymorph, this was a situation that post-release, the product kind of started to fall apart. Hey, Spider Queen, annoying broken little card. Bag of Tricks. And Skeletons, Dancer, what do we got back here? Eliwick, okay, second Planeswalker, Dragon, and another Mr. T back here, the Monster 1010 Craziness. So that's the end of box 2 already, as we go to box 3. This will always, in my mind at least, be part of an era of products that fascinates me, okay? This will always be a product that is always intriguing. Like, when I look back on the history of all this Magic stuff in my 9 to 10 years on YouTube, oh, really? There's Spider Queen. There are certain things that always stand out to me, okay? And Cube, Troll, and the Elf Ranger. And I'm telling you, that Wizards really thought a lot of these things were going to do something, and they didn't. People just did not find a place or usefulness, and they just thought the power level and the card was terrible, and that was it. Ranger class, it's a good little rare, by the way. I don't know how much it would have been saved if they didn't overprint the product, But in Wizards' defense, this was a time when they were testing to see how much they could produce because everything was going crazy. This was a very distorted time in the world. So they were under the impression of, Dr. M over here, everybody always still looks like the Breaking Bad guy. I don't know. Maybe it does. Heisenberg? No? Guardian of Faith. So I don't know. You know, there's a lot of ways to argue the pros and cons of all these things. And we don't really have an answer to it, except, you know, these are all the variables that led us to where we are today. And that is, this product was overprinted, but, you know, hey, Flame Skull. And at the same time, this was a product that went into the hype. It had massive pre-orders. This was pre-Amazon dump days. We did not know what was coming. We had no idea about the future and Cynthia, what she did. Hey, Gold Dragon. And flipping ooze, of course. So, you know, there was a lot of unknowns. At this point, you have to put yourself back in this moment. Another Flame Skull. Wow, it's like our fourth Flame Skull. Hey, Vorpal Sword. So, in the moment, you have to remember, there was never an Amazon dump, okay? Collector boxes, at this time, were all still doing very well. There was never collector boxes that came out and, like, quote-unquote, collapsed or did bad. So, you have to remember, in this time, we had no understanding that a collector box could even collapse, or that Wizards would overprint and destroy a collector box type item. The horror guy, not really that great. So, Green Dragon, uncommon. Hey, Old Gnawbone Part 2. Okay. Extended art with a foil, non-foil, and Asmodeus. Okay. So, in this one, well, we got double Gnawbones. Not bad. Okay. So, we seem to be averaging. This is, what, box 3? So, if we can get one major dragon hit per box, that's actually pretty good. Not bad at all. Usually, because I've seen a lot of openings, and we've done some in the past. And let me tell you all, we did not even get that in the past, man. There were times, like Jeff, there were times we've done a whole collector case opening and had like 0 dragons in their Snake Robe. So, Dream Druid, Owl Bear. That Manticore always throws me off, man. Tyrant, and a Green Dragon. And, of course, another... I don't know, it's still weird to me to see Planeswalkers and things like this. Because Old Man Rudy still sees, like, Planeswalkers as like, oh my god, we pulled a Planeswalker. Like, back in 10, 15 years ago, getting a Planeswalker was such a big deal. You know, Jace the Mind Sculptor, ooh. Like, that was just, I can't emphasize you guys enough how insane it would be to pull that, you know? Oh, terrible. See all these things? These were the cards, rares and mythics, of these different type of legendary creatures. These are triple legendary creature. And I don't know if they were trying to think that people were going to build commander decks around these things or what, but just, these things all just kind of flopped, man. And then, you know, the market just rejected it. And then I guess as post-release, it kept trying to push more collector boxes because they overprinted it, you know, which led us to today. You know, oh, Spider Queen, that's a nice little hit. And Dancing Sword. You know, I think one of the reasons today we have serialized cards is it was Wizards' way of trying to rein in the consumer confidence of collector boxes. You know, I think they got so out of control and everybody was so negative on collector boxes because of the overprinting. I feel like Wizards was almost forced to bring this. It's, you know, I hate to say it, but it's like, you know, Wizards does things to create problems, and then they look like the hero for solving the problems. You know, I feel like that is such a corporate company, American capitalism thing to do, and I feel like that is the reason that, well, we have, you know, serialized cards is because they overprinted so much. Everybody thought it was trash, so they said, well, if we put serialized cards, the public will know that we're not reprinting, and the public will be forced to understand that, well, we're trying to make the boxes collectible again. You know, that kind of mindset. I think that was the whole point. I feel like it was almost like a forced thing to do it. Because I have heard rumors, and I don't know if there's any truth to it. Really? Another, God, wait, I think we had 5 of these guys. I think it's the first time we pulled that version of the extended art foil, but jeez. I've heard rumors about a year or so ago from emails to myself. Another, God, a lot of Commander Mythics. And a lot of people said that there was chatter internally with the Wizards that they didn't like the idea. There was actually quite a bit of pushback from some groups of people inside Wizards of the Coast that were not a fan of serialized cards and actually tried to, you know, really put pressure of, Dragon Dungeon Descent, of really trying to put pressure of telling Wizards not to do it. To, you know, do not do serialized cards. It is a bad choice. You know, this is the whole thing. You know, they're game pieces. They're, you know, these are playable cards. We don't need to put numbers on them. And then, of course, there were some other people inside Wizards with apparently, supposedly, in the accounting and financial analyst area that said, you know, oh, really, another one of these monster dragons. And that's how I look like in the middle of the night. And there were some people internally at Wizards didn't like the idea of serialized cards because it would allow people to try to calculate the print run. And if the public knew the print run of many Magic products, it would cause more damage to the brand Deck of many things. Very nice. So before we even had, you know, serialized cards, there was a tremendous amount of back and forth inside. And ultimately, at least the word on the street, teleportation circle, the word on the street is that, you know, they eventually went with it because they felt they had to. The pretty much as we hit 2022, 2023, into 2024, oops, Snake Rogue, as you guys know, Black Dragon there, Dungeon Descent, I've got late, come on, give us some good dragons. As we hit 2023, the end, we hit a boiling over point, and things just got out of control where nobody believed collector boxes were, like, the demand, the amount of stores. Hey, are you serious? Really? Jeff, it's our third Gnawbone. Oh, okay. That's cool. All right. Adventures Forgotten Realm for the win. Okay, all right. I don't think we've ever done a video like that. Ooh, Desert Doom. All right. Blue Mythic Dragon. All right. This is a nice little surprise. Not bad at all. Okay, this is nice. That's cute. Okay. So, I just want, like I said, see, packs like this is what made this product bad. Like, if you bought one pack, and these were your pulls, and somebody else bought a pack and got stuff like this, it's like, dude, the customer experience on this product is so volatile. It made it very, very difficult to predict, you know, the experience, the pull rate, the expected value of, you know, Forgotten Realms, you know? So, all right, everybody. Jeff, we are entering box 5 now, out of 6-box case here. So far, oh my God. Really? Holy smokes, you just hit a playset of Gnawbones, man. Wow. All right, I don't think we've ever seen that. Holy smokes, that's really cool. Snake Man, okay, very cool. Turtle and Wild Mage. Dude, that's so crazy. We've never done that before. Okay, not bad at all. That's probably something we're never going to be able to pull off again. I just want to lay that out. Oh my God. Get the hell out of here. This shit, okay, I've never seen this before. This is the greatest Adventures Forgotten Realm box opening I've ever seen. This is insane. Like, are you kidding me right now? Okay, I've never seen anything like this. What? Oh my God. Wow. Dude, it's been years since we've had a cool video like this with insane pull rates. Grateful Dead underneath. Let me move some of my piles here. But like I said, I like to return. I've got one more Adventures Forgotten Realm video in the queue coming up here. You'll probably see another week or so. Like I said, I like to return to some of these older sets from a few years back because, you know, some of this stuff is just the stories of what happened with the release and the public and the price swings is a really fascinating thing. It is just, it's so interesting to learn about and study why products do well, why they tank, why they recover, why some never recover. It's such a, golly, we can get a lot of these den of the old bugbears. Bugbears. And, you know, it's just, this is a very infamous product. Hey, another wish. Is that our second wish or third wish? I know we've had a couple. That's pretty cool. Okay. I swear that was the card with some shenanigans. Look at that. Inferno Star Mounts. The red mythic dragon. I know. It's not Boulder's Gate with copper, you know, treasure token craziness, but still. Dude, absolutely wild circle. Very nice. Manticore. Ooh. Black dragon. Very nice there. And Cave of the Frosty. Dude, what a dragon-loaded box, man. So these boxes, just so everybody knows, Vorpal Sword, these things did hit a low of about a year ago in the bear market crash. These boxes were down to probably about $110 a box at the bottom of the market. Teleportation Circle, very nice. Jelly. And, all right, Snake Rogue, fancy version. These things bottomed, everybody, at like 110. I'm telling you, man, it was insane. And like I said, as of the film this video, these are about 170 with tax and shipping. They've moved up with everything. And again, Book of Exalted Deeds. I think it's our first time we pulled that. You know, this product isn't doing anything special. Just the overall market as a whole for sealed magic has kind of moved together. You know, a lot of the collector boxes, Kingpin, a lot of the collector boxes that were, you know, down to 100, 110, 120, they have moved back to 150 to 200. So, you know, this particular set isn't doing anything special. Some people are like, Rudy, why is this one doing so good? Well, it's not. You know, the Adventures Forgotten Realms, this isn't really doing anything special at all. It's kind of just, well, it's kind of just doing what the rest of the market's doing, which is just kind of slowly repricing in kind of a calm direction. Okay, so we're not really seeing, there's nothing special happening because, wow, really another snake road? We've got a lot of those things. All right, everybody. Oh, all right, Black Mythic Dragon. So, I just want people to understand that when we do a video and talk about stuff like this, don't think like this product is pumping or something special is happening. Yes, it's gone up. We're 50% off the lows, but remember, this thing overshot to the downside by so much. Every Loyal Warhound, everything, had dropped so much. And now, through middle of 2024, a lot of these things have just recovered a lot. They've kind of undone some of the overshot to the downside pricing. And the market's kind of repricing these things back to kind of more, what I like to consider more normal pricing. That's kind of my attitude when I see like, a Forgotten Realm product like this, okay? And even then, even the draft, our 4th or 5th Spider Queen there, even the draft and set boxes are probably over $100 a box, actually. They're pretty stable, but I think most draft and set, Werewolf, great card. I think most older draft and set are kind of, like I said in the other video, ooh, Blue Mythic Dragon, very nice there. Most draft and set and older stuff are all kind of over $100 a box. That's kind of, like I said in the other video, that's kind of the future. And that's why play boxes are going to slowly become more and more accepted and do really another Dr. T. It's like our 5th copy in this video, man. Well, Jeff, like I said, I haven't price checked every card in the set. I do too many videos. I work too much. I don't know. Really? The Blue Mythic Dragon? This, yeah, different framework. Holy smoke. This is probably the most dragons I've pulled, polymorph, in a actual Adventures Forgotten Realm box opening I think I've ever done. Another wish. It's our 3rd or 4th wish. I swear that thing has gone up in value. I could be confusing it with something else. And another Den of the Buggy Bear. So, closing comments, everybody. Again, Jeff, thanks for being a very kind patron. All the cards are headed your way. Ranger class, great little card. Another wish. Okay. Like I said, I feel like there's more. Really? Another Dr. A there for the Mythic. I feel like a lot more of these cards have value and are being sought after, too. I feel like the singles in this product have been doing a little Book of Exalted Deeds. I feel like a lot more people are realizing that not all these cards were both worth 0. Like with the Exalted Deeds and, of course, like the Wish card, I feel some of these cards are actually become, wow, I think it's like our 6th or 7th, man. Holy smokes. Loyal Warhound again. And I think that, oh my god, I thought that was another Gnawbone. Oh my god, Teleportation Circle. I was about to lose my mind. I was like, are you serious right now? All right, folks, we're wrapping it up here. In the close, Werewolf in Dungeon Descent. But anyway, thanks for watching. But again, Jeff, I don't think I've ever seen a case of Forgotten Realm done. I've never seen 5 Gnawbones done. So congratulations. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, coming up here, what do we have? So you guys are going to be watching this probably mid-July. We're going to be having the big Bloomborough collector box and play box sale lined up here. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of demand, and we'll have some good prices for everybody. And then, of course, we got the new Pokemon. Specialty Shrouded got moved to August there. And then, of course, as we go later into the year, actually in the next 30 days also, we have the... We've got the next loyalty sale with Boulder's Gate coming up here. So we're going to offer some insane prices and older collector boxes for you all. And for being kind to me and supporting me over the 9-10 years of YouTube. And of course, folks, I know you're going to ask anyways. We do have the Rosetta New Flesh and Blood set coming in 60 days. And to slab all the specialty cards and promos. And then, of course, going to the later in the year of Halloween, will be the big league with the new Sorcery AlphainvestmentsLLC Legends. With the insanity coming with that. You guys are not ready for that craziness. Hope you all have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.